Hello guys and welcome to another Let's Play Spotter Phoenix Wright. Hold on a second, let me just edit the volume of my speakers. That's good enough. Last time Oldbag is in court and right now we are what was it called again? Cross-examining her. This is her testimony, I think. No, it's not. Wait, no, it's not. Just watch the previous part if you don't know what happened. It's a good part. And then after some rubbish being told about the secret pal, he told me everything. I see Detective Gumshoe shares his fellow officers' fondness over donuts. The only person I still went to the studio before was Will Powers. Are you absolutely sure? Oh, quite right, Sonny. Nobody suspicious looking passed by at all. Nobody suspicious looking. Right. No one else went in there. What about before you got to the guard station? You mean before 1 o'clock? Why, everyone was at the employee area before then. I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Not to mention, if they had, I would have seen them. Are you sure? The witness has answered the question. Anyone going into the studio had to pass by the witness. That's right, Sonny. You let him have it, edgy boy. Edgy boy? Old windbag sure as balls. Oh, well, you know what I mean. Old windbags have a way of skipping over important details after all. Or, for that matter, entirely forgetting them. Convenient. Something for you to look forward to, perhaps? I can't find a contradiction. I'm just going to have to look for things. The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. So she's saying before the murder happened, the only person that she saw go was Will Powers. I don't have any evidence against that. He's dragging one leg. They think that is Will Powers. Oh boy. This is a difficult one. A break in the shaft has been mended with duct tape. Well... oh boy. No one else went there. Oh, do I have any evidence against that? Unfortunately, I don't have any evidence against that. I don't think. This? Nah. They think that's Will Powers. This? Nah. In fact, I shouldn't even have that. Samurai spear? Nah. It's just a word murder weapon. That means I'm gonna have to find something about this. If they had, I would have seen them. Oh god. Oh, jeez. I seriously have no idea on what to object with Powers' photo. Powers. So that was at 2 PM. Need to think hard about this, people. This is not going to be easy. Well guys, I thought about it for a while and I seriously can't think of anything. Yeah, I'm so pathetic, aren't I? But the Powers photo is the one evidence that, well, that's, you know, the most important evidence we have. So, let's just hope for the best, and let's hope that this works. Oh my god, it actually worked! Oh my god. Hold on! Look at this photograph one more time. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate of the studio. Yes, sorry, Sonny. So, whenever anyone passes it automatically takes a picture. Anyway, I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground. Right, anyway. It's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data. Oh, you know, if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening. That very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photo are printed the words October 15, 2 PM, photo number 2. Even I know that means it was taken at 2 PM on October the 15th. Really, Sonny. Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is the bit at the end where it says photo number 2. Oh, I see it now. Photo number 2. The computer only held data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? shouldn't this photo be photo number 1 if it really is the only photo? Order, order! Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright. Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. This evidence shows that not only one, but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yet there is only data for one of the photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with access, the security lady herself. You watch your mouth, Whippersnapper. The only person I saw that day was Will Powers. But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by. Well, yes, that's what it would seem to mean. Can the witness explain to the court? I don't understand with these newfangled computer things. Edgy boy, help! Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either. Some help you are. You're a whippersnapper too. Whippersnapper? Something the matter, Miss Oldbag? Ah, that's right. I just remembered something. Let me guess. Someone else passed the gate? Someone other than the Steel Samurai? Well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way. I see. The testimony, please. Witness testimony, the other person. Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out one photo that day. Miss Oldbag, this is the first time I've heard of this. Well, of course, honey, I've only just remembered it. Right. Well, anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin your cross-examination. Well, I'd say this was a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this. Yep, you sure did. Cross-examination, the other person. Every day after I finish my guard duty, one important job to do. Another job? That's right. Check all the people that passed by the main gate that day. I look closely at every one of the photos the security camera takes. Do you back up all the security camera data? Well, they keep telling me to, yes. But those computers are so frustrating. Throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. How exactly do you determine what isn't suspicious looking? Oh, you can tell by looking at their faces, for the most part. For the most part? This is a murder trial, Miss Oldbag. Well, I didn't touch that suspicious looking Will Powers photo, did I? I think she's missing the point. Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out one photo that day. Well, who in the heck was that photo you just erased? A fanboy. Fanboy? Steel Samurai fanboys. Real freaks if you ask me. They get information about the rehearsal from gosh knows where. They're always hanging about. One was there that day. Wait a second. Didn't you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Those were your words. Well, you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area. Oh yeah. The gate has been loose for a while. It leads outside, and well, that's where they come in. They come in through the drain. I told you they were freaks. Oh, and they're kids, children, whippersnappers. Kids. So on the photo that you erased, there was a boy, probably 2nd or 3rd grade. What? Well, order. Let me get this straight. You saw 2 people pass by the gate on their way to the studios that day. One was a Steel Samurai dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be in about 2nd or 3rd grade. Oh yes, well we see this type every day. Can't stop him. Can't catch him. A boy in 2nd or 3rd grade. I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield this samurai spear. Impossible, I think. It's quite heavy. Right, as I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I raised the data. Nick, what's going on? I mean, the boy was there, that makes him a suspect. Yeah, they're already trying to unsuspect him. I'd like to take 5 minutes recess. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information, and no forgetting vital information during this time. Oh boy. October 18, 11:08 AM, District Court, Defendant Lobby No. 3. Mr. WP? Yes? Tell me straight, were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio? I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping, honest. So who's the Steel Samurai in that security photo? What should I know? The Steel Samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really. What? You should take better care of that stuff. I couldn't imagine anyone would want to steal a Steel Samurai costume. So, where does this leave me? Doesn't look good. You're the only likely suspect right now. Nick! What are we going to do? First, we play for more time. We'll start targeting someone else that could conceivably have done this. Hey! And it will take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day. Wait, but if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot. You don't seem very optimistic. Not optimistic at all. Not optimistic at all, actually. Hey, Nick, it's time. Okay, let's go. What does that mean? Please don't sigh like that. The court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution's thoughts on the matter? The prosecution's thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. The other person who entered the studio was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence, but there is still no one else who could have committed this crime. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers. Very well. Mr. Wright, your thoughts? The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim. There is another person who could have committed this crime. Order. Interesting. Let us hear who you have in mind. However, be aware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized. Great. 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 As if the stakes weren't high enough already. So, who is this person other than Mr. Powers who could have committed the murder? Oh boy. Couldn't be the assistant girl. No, she's on our side. Grade school boy. He couldn't murder a fly. Security lady? Well, if she passed through the thing, then the camera would have got her, so no. Oh, this is so difficult. Who can we choose? Who do 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 we choose? Thought about it for a while, and I've come to a conclusion. The security lady. It was a security lady, Wendy Oldbag. Who? The Steel Samurai is dragging his leg in the picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about the morning's injury. Maybe because they had been watching the action scene run through. There was only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about this injury. The security lady, Oldbag. What? Whippersnapper. Whippersnapper. Order! Order! Is it true, Mr. Oldbag? Miss Oldbag? Oldbag? That's Miss Oldbag to you. Miss Oldbag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal the Steel Samurai costume. Then slipped into Studio 1, the scene of the murder. Why would she go through the trouble of stealing the Steel Samurai costume? Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. If she was in his costume, she could point the finger at Miss Powers. I see. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright. Oh, yeah, righty. Sherlock Holmes 2, baby. Huh? That's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces? Doesn't he usually jump up with an objection and some new damning evidence? Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion on this matter? The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time. What? What's that supposed to mean? Oh, so you all think I did it? Is that it? Eddie boy, don't just sit there, do something! What's my move? Maybe now's my chance to take this hole away? No, you must press further. The very same reasoning that makes Miss Powers a suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Miss Oldbag's actions on that day. But why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer? You forgot that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive too. Indeed. That did it. Now Oldbag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope. Wait just a minute. What about the other person who went to the studio? The boy, the one whose photo I raised. He was only grade schooler though, as you said. 2nd or 3rd grade, was it? That doesn't matter. When I saw that age, I could pin my old man in 10 seconds tops. Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? That boy is not the killer. What? I'd be so sure. Oh, it was to be nice to the kids and be mean to your elders' day. Whippersnapper! I have proof. But proof? Indeed. Then let's see this proof, Mr. Wright. You have proof that shows the boy could not have committed this murder? No. I don't have any proof. I don't have any proof. Why did Phoenix Wright put me on the spot like this? Well, I have no idea, but let's just go with the samurai spear.
Take that!
Don't know why I did that, but yeah. Your Honor, the murder weapon was a samurai spear. That very spear is shown here in this photo. How could the boy have taken the spear? It's impossible. I see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this? The windbag. Speechless. This has got to be a first. Very well. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Mr. Edgeworth, please find out more about your witness, Mr. Windy... What was the name? Something Oldbag, Your Honor. Then the prosecution will look further into this Oldbag before we continue. That is all. The court is adjourned. Till tomorrow. Whoa, wait a second! I'm not going to just sit here while you run off barking up the wrong tree. Me! I'm talking. Oh, great. Stop the presses. The windbag wants to talk. Mr. Oldbag, what is this? Miss Oldbag, what is this about? Have you omitted something from your testimony? Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about. Not to talk about? Right, whom? Huh? You mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk? We'll testify. My testimony. My lips were sealed. Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. They were some other people at the studios the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? So they told me to just pretend they hadn't been at the studios that day. But if you were going to go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free. Miss Oldbag, this is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now? Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap. And I always do that when I'm told. No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the Oldbag. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Cross-examination. My lips were sealed. Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. So you were told not to talk? That's right. The studio of TV bigwigs, no less. Why didn't I hear about this? Don't be too hard on yourself, Sonny. We are all in it. There were some other people at the studios the day of the murder. Who were these people? Well, the director and the producer, for starters. The director? You should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of their action scene without a director? Of course. Yes, well, I was surprised no one asked about it. So, where were these people? The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer at lunchtime when they had a meeting after that. Where? Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer. Studio 2? There was a Studio 2? Well, if you look at the guide map, here it is. You go through the gate all the way to the left. The path where the monkey's head had fallen over. Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue the cross-examination? I think I've already asked all my questions, but... let's continue, why not? He said they had nothing to do with it, see? It's Oldbag, this is just trial for murder. I know that's silly, but they were pretty convincing about having nothing to do with it. And they gave me a little bonus on the side, so you got your bonus and you still talked. I think I've asked all the questions I have to ask. Yeah, why not? Your Honor, we have learned there were others at the Global Studios on the day in question. The director and the producer and some bigwigs were all present. Yet, as we stand here, they have not been questioned. They hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Will Powers. The court acknowledges the defence's point. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Oldbag, and more information about the other people who've just been told of. I understand, Your Honor. This ends today's proceedings in the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That is all. The court is adjourned. And that is that. October 18, 1:04 PM, District Court, Defendant Lobby No. 3. thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me. Oh, really, it's nothing. Oh, or should I... I'm going down to the studios to do some more investigation. I want to find out more about this director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain. Now's my chance to get material for the cross-examination. So, Nick, have you figured out just who it was in that still samurai costume? Could it really have been Miss Oldbag? What do you think, Mr. Powers? I don't think it was her, really. Neither do I, Nick. Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying some time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off Miss Powers. Poor old Windbag. I kind of feel sorry for her. Well, she wasn't winning any points in there, with or without my accusation. Okay, let's go down to the studios. Right, we'll be back to visit you soon. Thanks, guys. To be continued. Well guys, that wraps it up for today's part in Let's Play Spot of Ace Attorney. Next part we will do some more detective work, and we will find some more information in the next time we're in the courtroom. So, see you next time guys. Bye.